Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We'll present the article Business Intelligence and Data Warehouse in Data Management for Decision-Making in Different Companies, a review of the scientific literature from 2015 to 2020. This article is structured in 5 parts that are introduction, methodology, results, discussion, and conclusion. Let's start with the introduction. In the digital age, the ability to manage and use information has become critical for businesses to succeed. In addition, competition among companies drives them to constantly innovate and invest in new technologies such as business intelligence and data warehouse. For this reason, companies that do not include new technologies in the digital era and continue to use their traditional systems are missing the opportunity to optimize information management and decision-making. The most famous organizations in the world, such as Google, Amazon, etc., store their data in data warehouse. It should be noted that the information of companies is constantly changing, so durable and scalable interfaces are required to manage large volumes of information that includes a longer period. So it is necessary to build a data warehouse that has a modeling perspective. In other words, that consider the data modeling, project management, risk management, implementation, and many other essential aspects. In addition, the business intelligence system can concretize the process of collecting information quarterly and accurately, so that it can achieve its objective of optimizing decision-making. It is important that these systems can show data in different perspectives to leaders, so they can anticipate and estimate organizational changes. Also, it is important to note that business intelligence is a technological tool that allows to convert collected data into information, and is highly dependent on data warehouse methods. In the presentation, we will talk about the methodology, where we present the inclusion and exclusion criteria and PRISMA flowchart. Then we will talk about the results, where we will show the findings of our research. After that, we're going to talk about the discussion. Here we will debate and give answers to the research questions to finally show our conclusions in the last chapter. Next, methodology. For the elaboration of the article, it was used a systematic review of the scientific literature. The proposed research questions are: number 1, how does the use of technological tools influence data management and decision-making in companies? Number 2, how do technology tools impact functional areas? And number 3, what kind of support do the technological tools provide in the different companies? Search strategies. A research question was proposed to obtain extremely important information on the subject and benefit this study. For this reason, 50 articles associated with this research were collected. In addition, these following keywords were considered: business intelligence and data warehouse and data management and decision-making, business intelligence or data warehouse and business process. Figure 1. We have the PRISMA diagram methodology. We can see the number of articles found for each database. We searched for information in 10 databases from different countries, and then some of the articles that didn't meet our criteria were discarded. Inclusion and exclusion criteria. In inclusion, we have 3 criteria. Number 1, the publication years are from 2015 to 2020. Number 2, they were found in English and Spanish. Number 3, articles with the purpose of knowing the use of business intelligence and data warehouse for different companies. And for exclusion, we have 2 criteria. Number 1, articles that don't contain the research variables and sources of research before 2015. Next, results. In figure 2, 67 articles found in the database related to the research topic were analyzed. of which 10 articles were discarded because they were published before 2015, and another 7 articles were discarded because they had a different approach to the research topic. Finally, 50 articles were selected. Figure 3. This graph shows the number of articles found by database. The largest number of articles was obtained from IE Explorer, Science Direct, and IOP Science. Figure 4. This graph shows the number of articles found by database and year. And finally, Figure 5 shows the number of articles per country. And the largest number of articles obtained were from Indonesia and the United States. Now, my partner is going to continue explaining. Thank you.
Let's continue with the classification of the articles according to results obtained. First category is according to the type of support provided by technological tools, and they are categorized into business process, decision-making, and competitive advantage. Second category is according to the function of technological tools in the functional areas, and they are categorized into marketing, purchase, production, and sale. Finally, the last category is based on the advantage offered using technological tools, and they are categorized into tangible, intangible, and strategic. So let's talk about discussion. The present systematic literature review has the objectives of providing answers to the questions posed in the research. Question 1. How does the use of technological tools influence data management and decision-making in companies? According to the information collected from the article shown in Table 4, the tangible benefits offered by technological tools are the optimization of process productivity, reduction of product costs, and a monetary impact on the company. The intangible advantage that technological tools provide is the quick access to information to improve decision-making, demonstrating an impact on business decisions. Finally, the strategic benefits obtained from the use of technological tools allow companies to reach customers, suppliers, and increase competitiveness, which allows them to measure the future impact of the decision taken by visualizing new opportunities and threats. Question 2. How do technology tools impact functional areas? According to the information collected from the article shown in Table 3, in the marketing area, technological tools make it possible to identify and analyze customer behavior in detail, and by using this information, gain a competitive advantage in the market. In the purchasing area, technological tools allow access to market information, relating it to the needs and requirements of the company in order to make a more optimal decision in the purchasing area. In the production area, technological tools allow analyzing the profitability of the operative process, in addition to better manage the information and thus optimize the response time for the decision making. In the sales area, technological tools allow to understand the customer's needs and the forecast future profits and losses. Question 3. What kind of support do the technological tools provide in different companies? According to the information collected from the article shown in Table 2, in the business process, technological tools are used to obtain flexible and efficient business processes that are adaptable to change through process planning and monitoring. In the case of decision making, technological tools serve to achieve the extraction and transformation of data through data warehouse, achieving a beneficial decision regarding the analyzed data. Finally, to obtain competitive advantage, the technological tools provide concrete information for the responses for the problems of company, identifying opportunities in the goals of the company to have a better management of information, leading to strategic advantage in the company. In conclusion, the current business world environment requires increasingly efficient systems, and because companies don't rely on new technologies, which can already efficient in decision-making, taking time and unnecessary resources. For this reason, it is of most important to expand the vision and use technological tools to optimize data management and decision-making, thus extracting the data and transforming it into useful information for the decision making in the company. This research showed that technological tools are beneficial for companies that want to make accurate decisions and have reports tailored to their needs, which allow to obtain efficient and scalable systems. For these reasons, technological tools should be implemented in the different companies to provide support and achieve better data management and decision making. For future research, it is less that since these are technological tools that require large amounts of information, they should be handled by companies that have this volume of information. And finally, it is also recommended that the economic factor be considered for future research, since the implementation of technological tools is a time-consuming process. Thank you.